So, today I'm going to show you how to sharpen your secateurs. Are you fed up with them squishing all your plants, doing a bad job? They don't seem to cut anymore and you get squish, squish, squish and bruise everything? Well, that means your secateurs are blunt. So watch this video and you'll see how I sharpen my secateurs. So first of all, we need to dismantle this pair of secateurs. As you can probably see, they got a bit rusty. We do need to remove the bolt which secures the locking plate. Once you've removed that bolt, which you can do with a screwdriver or a spanner in this case, yours might be different, yours might have an Allen key, but remove that bolt with a screwdriver and then the locking plate will come away. Now it's a good idea to get yourself a magnetic dish, plonk them in there and then you won't lose them because it's magnetic. It's like magic. Remove the adjacent bolt and then you should be able to remove the blade itself, the top blade. Same with the bottom blade. Remove the securing bolt and that one's come off nice and easily, but the other one is a little bit more stubborn. So a few little taps and you should be able to get it off the locating pins. I'm doing a bit of prizing there, a bit of jimmying. So now we've got the top and bottom blade, and all the other bits and pieces that we don't need at the moment are in the magnetic dish. Now this is my diamond sharpening setup. You need to get yourself some Windex, you know, that window cleaning stuff, but you could also use water to lubricate your diamond sharpener. Anyway, while you're here, if you could be most kind and click like and subscribe and maybe the little bell icon, because then you get a warm and fuzzy feeling in your pocket every time I upload a new video. That first stage of sharpening or polishing the back of the actual top blade has removed the rust. You can see it on the sharpener, and I just basically keep doing that until I'm satisfied I've got rid of all the pitting on the back of the blade and the blade is perfectly flat. So I keep doing that until I'm satisfied it is flat. This is what's imperative with these secateurs, is that the actual machine surfaces on the back of the blade is perfectly flat. Now, as you can see here, I'm doing a bit of a sweeping, stroking action at about 30 degrees approximately to the outside face, and when you do the back again, you end up taking that burr off, because you're basically bending it backwards and forwards until that burr or wire edge breaks away. I keep doing this until I'm happy that it's sharp enough, and you can test this on the back of your hand, make sure it actually can shave your hair. Yes, just don't use it on anywhere private. So now we're going to carry on doing exactly the same thing pretty much with the bottom blade. As you can see again, all that brown stuff is basically rust because I was silly enough to leave it out in the rain. Sharpening or polishing that off, as you can see, and it's flattening the back because the stone or the sharpener is perfectly flat, so it stands to reason that the back of the actual tool is going to be perfectly flat. And the reason we want perfectly flat is because we want the two surfaces to be able to pass over each other in perfect harmony. So it takes quite a bit of work, and just keep backwards and forwards until you got rid of all that nastiness. Now on this bottom blade there is an almost flat, probably about 70 degrees angle to the bottom blade, where actually where it is perpendicular to the top blade. Now I'm using a round diamond sharpener to polish that off to make sure there's no nicks in it. So I'm going to tap that back on there again, back onto the locating pin, so you can see it doesn't look healthier. No, that looks so much nicer. Ooh. So let me do the same with the bottom blade. Now I'm lubricating as I go because, needless to say, everything has got a bit grimy. So what we do is we attach that bottom blade before we attach the handle, and we're going to put the lock or the handle locking plate on, then the serrated bolt. Now we're going to just hand tight at this stage, we're going to adjust it later, we just want to get the thing together. Because we're not trying to make these really, really tight, you just want them to marry together, and so they got a bit of a scissor sort of slicing sound to it. And not like a. So as you see, we lubricate all the threads and everything on assembly. They do look healthier, don't they? So now we just tighten all the bolts up and the screws, what have you, and put the locking plate into place, and that stops the serrated bolt from coming undone. And this is why we don't actually tighten the serrated bolt too much, because then you won't be able to open and close them. And that's why we have to have the locking plate. There you go, we've got a spring back in there, and they're all together and hunky-dory again. So that's how I sharpen my secateurs, my little bypass secateurs. Anyway, while you're here, if you could be most kind and click like and subscribe, and maybe the little bell icon, because then you get a warm and fuzzy feeling in your pocket every time I upload a new video. A social share would be nice too.